we'd like to turn back to our speakers for any final closing remarks or thoughts that you might have, or maybe perhaps a key takeaway you want our attendees to sort of walk away with. And we're going to start with you, Shogo.
Yeah, sure. So in my segment, I talked a little about some of the key developments in the patent litigation landscape. So one was the Supreme Court decision that led to the kind of less cases being filed in the Eastern District of Texas, and then some Federal Circuit decisions like Xmark. So I think those are kind of key developments that I think are both interesting and we should be mindful of. The second kind of thing to keep in mind when doing these damages analyses is some of the hot topics like the EMVR, the SSPPU, ways to apportion, accounting for hold-up and royalty stacking, and kind of careful, appropriate use of comparable licenses.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And Philip.
So the key takeaways that from my presentation that I'm hoping everybody kind of picked up on is that, first off, infringement damages and valuation are often very different things, and one needs to be careful about understanding the differences, because one side is statutory and from an infringement damages point of view, and the other side of it, the valuation side, is really something that's based on a lot of established practice. But that doesn't mean that there isn't some kind of crossover. And the crossover is in the information that one might be able to take from evaluation, or the methodologies that one may be able to take from the evaluation and apply into the patent infringement or into the damages context generally. And the point of all of this is that by looking at these documents and considering this information, what one does is they pick up ordinary course data. They pick up the ways that the parties were actually looking at how things can get valued. They help us to pick up discount rates, potentially royalty rates, other sources of information, which can wind up being really helpful to point to when one is considering how to develop reports that are informative and provide a supportable opinion, and also to assist with avoiding or potentially overcoming downward challenges.